Hey everybody, it's Phoenix Dragon here, and it's Monday. And for a second, I actually forgot my name. Go figure. It's Monday. Sorry, I'm just doing my pre uh pre-stream announcements and all that stuff, and apparently I've been ignoring my social media, which, pretty standard for me. Okay, on to the next one. I can close that window. I turn you on every single time. You think you would stay on. No. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I hope everybody's day is going well. I know mine is... Nope, go back. Mine is okay for a Monday, Original. There we go. I mean, we had a new person start in the office. Had to train her up a little bit. We'll do more training as we go. It's getting frustrated because people, 5 years ago, whatever, didn't do their job. Pretty standard stuff, actually. Pretty much a Monday. It's also May, so it's like... So everything's like new because it's the first of the month. Okay. I think I am done doing what I have to do. I think. I never know. Where's my chat? There's my chat. I have Nightbot fixed or put on YouTube, and it doesn't want to do it. Like, why YouTube? Why do you not like Nightbot? I don't know. I don't know. It's Monday. That's my assumption anyways. I've had caffeine today. Go figure. Okay. So now we're going to launch this one. I need to frickin' do a button for this one. That's what I need to do. There we go. Shuffle. There we go. And I even set up buttons for this. Haha. Ooh. Okay. My meds wore off a long time ago. Okay. Load game. Crap. Which one was it? Hold on. I don't know. The 27th. Okay, so it's Mystic Tomes. That's the one. That's my private one. Okay. I think? Looks right. Let's see. Okay, whoops, not that one. That one. Yes, okay. This is the one. Haha. I don't remember what I was doing last time. That's okay. Okay, so let's pay oh, I don't need to pay anybody. Okay. Alright, let's go in here. Turn the light on. Right, let's just take a look real quick. Right, I was working on candy. If it gets choppy on the stream, just let me know. Because I do have things running that, probably don't need to have running. I'm gonna clip. Why are you down there? God dang it. You, come here. You. Minimum. Thank you. You, go up here. God, I hate when it does that. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I can't... Can I have the gun yet? I don't think I can. Where is it? Level 20. Okay. So I can't have that yet. Alright. So we got a nice little desk. Right. We're going to move out this way with some shelves. Because eventually, and this will be eventually the, why are you down there? Because you are full, that's why. That will be eventually the manager's desk. So I think we're not too bad, because we're going to come out here, we're going to come along here, and these shelves here will actually be facing this way, because I will have shelves on this side as well. That is the plan. Does not necessarily mean that I know what the heck I'm doing. Let's make sure their bowls are filled. Okay, we got as much candy as we're gonna have. We got those all booked. Alright, let's make... Stalker. Stalker! Okay, that's what I want. Okay, and then come back here. And I wait. I wait and wait and wait. Ooh. Frames. What the heck? Frames missed due to rendering lag. Why? Why are you doing that? I'm gonna try something. Hold on. I'm gonna reset that. I'm gonna change the music back over to what I used to open with, which is media player. And I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna see if this clogs my frames, because if it does as well, then I'm not gonna like fight with it. I'll put back the iTunes. But sometimes it's not. Ah! Let's not stare at the ceiling, please. Thank you. Why are you staring at me while you're getting bookmarks? That makes no sense. You know, you're creepy when you just stare at people. Just say it. Dang! I must do math. The pillow on the back of my chair is bugging me. Sorry, Snecky, you're just bugging me today. I'm seriously considering that keyboard for home. I don't know why. Whee! Too loud on Eastern Front. Okay. Some of the names of these books are just hilarious. Okay, give me the money. Thank you. You love the kitties. Aww. You can't take them, they're mine. I will have as many kitties in here as I can get my hands on. I should call this the kitty bookshop. Alright, so Moonstalker. The baseball one. Too Loud for the Eastern Front. Too Loud for the Eastern Front. Tiny Women. That one. Hold on, people. I gotta do this the long way. Oscar Twist. The 3 something or others. The Bell Ringer. Innocence and something. King of Bugs. And The Art of Peace. There you go. I'm sure I could use some bookmarks, but I'll hold off on that. God dang it. I'm thinking though I need to change the wall color. I don't know. There might be a little too much green in here. Okay, now I know I have to get... I think that's what I'm aiming to get next, is the children's books. How are we on... Oh. Okay, so that one... The bookshelf one, that's fine. Okay, I need to order some okay, so none of those. What do I need? Let's see, which ones are those? Okay, none of those, and none of those. Okay, so I need those, and those. Dude, you got some heavy reading to do. 78, are you kidding me? You make me count. I cannot get Nightbot on YouTube to work.
That's because it's not on YouTube.
Yeah, it is. I have it set up to do so. It's a pain in the... Not that anybody watches on the YouTube channel, so it doesn't matter. I'll worry about it later. Is she wreaking havoc again?
No.
Oh. Oh, did we leave the letter on? Mm. Two kingy bugs. Got it. There you go. Your change. I hope my staff has treated you well. If not, I want to know about it so I can fire their butts. Or make them work harder. Or keep them stalking forever and ever and ever. Okay, just when I think I clear out, you know, the line. Need more used books. Just because I'm gonna be a shit. Okay. So, now I need 2004. I need... not that one. That one. I need Celsius. Innocence. Again? Jeez, what is with the innocence? Holy crap. La France. The Fortunes. I need... which one's that one? That is not... that is Agalopathy? Yeah, that one. That one's fine. Oh, we got another lineup. Like, once I get everything lined up and I get a manager in here, it'll probably be, you know, no order as needed, so it won't be so bad. If we sell a book, it gets replaced, basically. I would love to put one of the staff on here, but they are so slow. Love having the staff, but at least this way they can do the stalking. Like, makes it a little easier. Okay, let's see. Let's go over here. That one does not sell very well. So Jane, Lynn, Jane, that one. That's the Lone Ranger, the Lonesome and the Pigeon. Tiny Women. No, I don't want that. Too Loud. Didn't I already get Too Loud? I probably did, now I'm just ordering more. These ones sell pretty good. I can't... I get it. Trying to order more candy for you people. But your big heads are in the way. We're gonna work on the one shop until we basically run out of things to get. And then we'll figure out what we'll do from there. $5. Yay! Ooh, I get a shelf ladder. What the hell is a shelf ladder? Ooh, okay, now I can get that. So now I can get those two. as well. I'll have to order a whole bunch of used books. No! Game! Apparently sometimes I move too fast for the game and it can't keep up. Come on. You should be the last person. Yes? Nobody else? Okay, good. Let's help out. Oh, people, that is not it. Don't worry, your day is not done yet. Okay, let's take a look. These are pretty full. I could have sworn I ordered that. Bell ringer. Celsius. We're gonna get the King of Bugs again. There's enough. Oh, apparently I need to get every one of these. That's fine. How are these? Okay, so I need the shiny gold one. That one. Okay, that's that. And now for the used books. Woo! Got a signed book. First edition. Another first edition. Done. Ooh, a signed copy. What do you guys think? Do I need a different color on the walls? Another signed copy. So let's put those two down together. There we go. Nope, go this way. First edition. Two copies of first editions. Not bad. Not bad at all. Another first edition. But a different book. Ooh. I got two books in that one. We'll throw that one up there. That one can come down here. Ooh, another first edition. Ooh, and a signed copy. None of which I have a shelf for. Okay, hold on. This is first edition. That's also first edition. So let's Throw that. Throw that. Hold on, guys. There's one more box to do. Not on that one. Okay. Alright, so I think that's everything. This doesn't feel like there's enough. Those two right there. Okay, now I gotta go to the licenses by genre. Let's see, is there any that I have already started? Classic fiction, non-fiction. Okay, let's work on the non-fictions. Because I obviously have not done that. I had a trash can in here. Oh no, I sold it. That's right. Okay, so I don't need those. Those are good. I'm gonna move this. Put it here. Just want to make sure I have enough. If it has 10, then okay. Or, yeah, 10 or, let's say 9 and above. Yeah. Hey, everybody! Alright. Let us start the day. Hello, you. Make sure you have food. Scratchy post. Where's the other one? Where's the other orange meatball? There he is. Make sure he's good and loved. And, oh, there's people already here. Wow. Hi, already? Wow. I'm gonna just take a quick little pausey break. Yes, I can see that. Thank you. I made my cursor bigger. You would think it would work better. It does not. Okay. And the other thing I wanted to do is go here. That one, that one. I think I need to get my glasses redone. Okay. There we go. I just opened something, didn't I? God damn it. I did. God dang it. Thank you. I didn't need to have that open. Garbage, 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 garbage. I love going through my bulk mail. It's all garbage. Shit, I gotta do that. I love emails where it's like, this is not spam. And yet you see the email address and it's total spam. Like, it's ridiculous. Can you go away, please? Thank you. No, I always forget I have to do that. Oh, good, I got it. Sorry, guys, I had to sneeze. Ugh. I have to do the advertising, people. I has to do advertising. If I don't, then nothing happens. Because apparently people don't pay attention to stuff. But that's okay. You can now move back over there, where you normally are. Yay, that's done. Okay. Alright. Advertising for other people is done. I need to get a drink while I'm waiting for customers. Man, it's only been open for like an hour. So my work day is 12 hours. Got it. Sounds familiar. Hi, Miner. I see you lurking. It's all good. I welcome all lurkers, all chatters, all peoples. I think my meds wore off hours ago. Meaning probably about 2 o'clock this afternoon. That's okay. No, I was just doing the advertising for San. I saw him go live. It's all good. I can multitask, really? No, I can't. That's why I play these games, because it's like I have to focus on one thing at a time, almost. It kind of forces me to, like, stay put. Oh, I know. I do it at work, and I shouldn't do it at work, but sometimes I don't have a choice. And I literally... So I bought myself this thing, it's called a Desk Buddy. It's a whiteboard for... that goes in front of your monitor. And it has storage, and you can either get it with a phone charger or a calculator. And that thing, I've only had it for like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and I'm loving it because I can write myself notes on there, write down, okay, on this project this is what I gotta do, instead of like sticky notes and stuff. And I'm seriously considering getting myself one for work, home. But I just don't know where I'm gonna put it, because my monitor setup is not 100% the way I want it, but that's only because one of my monitors doesn't have a back attachment. Like, I can't put it on an arm. It doesn't have that spot. But being an office manager and a paralegal, you have to multitask, and the mornings are the worst because that's when I have to do a lot of the multi stuff. Like, split my mentality. The afternoon is usually where I can actually spend time. Hi. Give you a little pet since you're here. So, I think, like I said, by the time I get to about 2 o'clock, I think my meds have basically worn off. Yeah. Oh, I bet. You gotta watch security and all that. Or, in my case, I've got, like, about, on average, about 3 people's emails open, like their different accounts, because I monitor my team's emails as well as my own, and when they're, especially when they're not in the office, and of course my phone right now doesn't really work properly, but when it does, I have to deal with that, and of course monitoring staff and all that. I'd have like 3 to 8 of the ovens full of food, 2 MTOs to make burritos, packaging to put labels on, whole other coworker that I may or may not have to drink. Yep. Pretty much. I've probably, like, I was training our new receptionist today, and I'm like, I got home and I'm like, why do I feel like I may have missed something? I'm like, I've probably missed training training her on something. I know we're gonna train her on some stuff that we weren't giving her tasks to do today, and we'll train her on that later, but it's just like, I swear I feel like I'm forgetting something. But that's pretty standard for me. I always feel like I'm forgetting something. Why are you buying multiple copies of books? You better have a really good reason for that. Like, not that I'm complaining, because you're buying these books, you're not renting these. This is not a library. But, you know, it's a lot of money to spend on 2 copies of a book. Ooh, you bought one of the signed copies. Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna be right back. Hold on. I gotta put that there. Gotta put that one right there. And I gotta put that one right there. Haha. I don't know why that's there. Why did I grab that? That's the candy. You bought some books. Whee! I cannot wait for the, in the video game store, video store simulator. They're getting video games. Video games are coming to the store eventually. Yes! And they're buying the rare books too, which is expensive. But sometimes it's just like, you're buying like 3 copies of the same book. Why? So, like, look at this. Like, 2 of this one, 2 of this one, 2 of that one. Like, and then when they're buying bookmarks, they just stand there and stare at you while they look through the bookmarks. I need to move the bookmarks. Because it's kind of creepy at times. I have shelves that are partially empty. Can I please have a break from the cash register for a second? Like, no more lineup. Okay, good. Okay. Dang. Wow. Okay. That one. That one. I'm just gonna order a whole bunch. 204. Oh, hell. Just... I did not want 2 of Celsius. Thank you. I'm just gonna do this. I think this is pretty much the only way it's gonna happen. There we go. Apparently the games too. Because I have none in there. Hi. And of course, as I said earlier, I would put one of the staff members on here, but they are so slow on doing this. Hi. Can you not stare at me while you do that? Clean the litter boxes real quick. Because you gotta keep them clean. Whee! I just cleaned that litter box. Typical cat. Yes, thank you. I still say, I highly doubt that devs will ever see this, but devs, they need to actually make it so the cats will play in the empty boxes. Just saying. Oh, my allergies are kicking in again. I apologize for the sniffles, the allergies, they kick in very quickly. So how are you guys doing, like, weather-wise down there, Minor? Like, because up here it's ridiculously... I don't want to say it's warm, it's freaking hot. Like, we actually had to turn our AC on. And it's, like, we don't normally turn it on this early. Yes, I will take the cash, thank you, sorry. No, give me that back, thank you. Can I get an extra? Did I not order? Apparently not. Like I said, you can just watch them and it's like, you can tell they're a little on the slow side. Doesn't matter how much speed I put into them. I need to get to level 20 so I can get the scanning done, so I don't have to like try and figure out exactly what... Oh, it's closing time, people. How to work our printers. You know what? This is half my office. Like, granted, we have complex systems, so it's, you know, it's not a basic printer, but, you know. Most of it is just plug it in, make sure the computer has the drivers, and hit the print button. Make sure there's paper. That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. For a generation that supposedly lives on tech, the younger generations do not know how to use it. I'll be completely honest. I don't know how many times I've had to explain how to do something on a computer, let alone a phone, to a younger generation. Probably. But that does mean that she needs her big sister, so it's not a bad thing. Okay, that cannot be everything. Like, I could have sworn I ordered more books than that. Okay, let's do this again. Casino. Bye. Red ball. Bye. Which one's this one? Tiny woman. And that one. Tiny woman and that one. Okay, those two are fine. Yeah. Okay, Celsius. Innocence. Come on. And then 3 commandos. Okay, those are fine. Those are fine. Apparently I need candy. It's always the one fixing our damn label printer when I worked at the gas station and all I did. Yeah, that's, believe it or not, that's pretty much all it takes. Yeah. Yeah. I go through that quite a lot. I'm not the IT, but I do a lot of fixing, unfortunately. Apparently, as an office manager, that's part of what I gotta do. It doesn't bother me, it can, depending on what time of day it is, it can be a little just annoying. Or what the problem is. Because notice that all the lists of stuff was in alphabetical and a coworker would thank me for pointing it out to them. Yeah. I have a general rule. If there's a system in place and it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, seriously, just leave the system. If it makes things easier to find, yeah. Okay, let's go with 8 boxes of the used this time instead of 10. Ooh, we got 2 books. Yay! Give me that book! Give me the book! And they're both signed, so we'll leave them there. But that's the thing though, like, I started doing the tech stuff at work because our in-house IT, although knew some things, he was not quite keeping up with everything, and I like to play around with things, so I figured, what the heck? I'll figure out how to do this, and then I can help him when he gets a little behind. And then I just kind of took it over. I don't do all the tech. I just do some of it. Game design for dimwits. Yeah, that's pretty much about right. For so long as I memorized how long each item cooked for. Yeah. Yeah, our new girl, she's young. And she was shocked by the fact that I'd been at the company as long as I have been. It's like, I know where everything is, I know how everything works. And I'm like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's put that down there. And go from there, kind of thing. I can actually get one more box. Let's see. Let's get one more box. But she was asking, like, okay, well, how long has people been here? I'm like, well, I'm the longest. At a long time. It happens. Alright, we got here. The job I had lasted longer than just about everyone I worked with. Yep. Let me put it this way. I've been there probably longer than you've been alive, Miner. That is probably a scary thought. Yeah. Yeah, if it weren't for if it weren't for the kitties that we've had, I was living there actually. In my younger years, I wouldn't come home till 9 o'clock. Make sure I paid everybody. Okay, good. Because I didn't feel like I needed to, well, I didn't feel that the San was gaming, and I was just trying to keep on top of everything. And but I learned the hard way. Don't push yourself. Like, don't do the minimum. Don't just go in and do the basic. But don't, like, overdo it in your life. The other thing I could actually get now was, oh, right, I can get the little, this, and then I wanted to get this. There we go. Hi. There you go. And we'll run over here. I don't know where I'm going to put this. This is going to be the display. I can't put it there. I can put it like here. Haha. Can I get around it? I can. Sweet. You go in there. You go in there. Sure. And then this little box, this wonderful little thing, means I can go and go zap, zap, zap. Zap, zap. Zap, zap. Instead of having to try and figure out what the fuck I'm doing. There you go. Hi. There you go. I mean, San's been with his company 30 years. Is it 30? What the f... Thank you. Zappy zap. Yeah. It's the bar scanner. It's the barcode scanner, so I don't have to, like, go in and out of the order menu. I can just go pop them in. Okay, that's not going to work there, I don't think. I have to figure out that. But it'll have to do for now. Well, actually, hold on. I can put that down here. I want to sell that. But the one blessing about working in a company that, one, treats you well, and there's room for movement, and there's, you know, and they pay you well, is that you eventually get to the point where they do have a lot of benefits for you. And like, I would not, I've worked in other companies, and I would not do those companies again if they were still around. One of them is not, I think, well, I know one of them is definitely not. The other ones I think are still around, but different industry altogether, so a little different. Oh, I guess I can only turf those. I can't sell them. So, like, I would not trade. It's frustrating at times, don't get me wrong, but that is the industry. It's not the employment. It's not the employer. I'll give you 2 5s. There you go. Whee! Why do you keep coming over this way? Oh, because the... Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Okay. Where can I put that shelving unit? Can I... Is it not enough room there? There's not enough room there. What about there? No. Shit. Ah! I'm gonna have to find a spot for that. The downside to this particular layout, I cannot expand anymore, and it is the size it is. But it is a starter shop, so... What are you playing? That could scare you. Okay. I need that still. I don't need these. I don't need that. There is a... Thank you. Oh, Subnautica? I can see why. I mean, well, I can pretty much know why. Subnautica has not been a good game for most people because it scares them all. And then I'm going to pick that up, I'm going to box it up, and I'm going to sell it. Yes, thank you. Now I have some room back here, so I will fix what that is. No, I can't! God damn it. There. Big alien dude is just telepathically talked to you out of nowhere and has... Oh! Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I can get rid of this now. Box that up. Sell it. Yes. I'll always keep... How many bookmarks are there? 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, okay. Gonna have to figure that out. It's one of the reasons why I haven't played Subnautica. I've watched all of you guys play it, and I'm like, I can't do that. Not gonna help. Yes! Well, that's what big sisters are for. Or older siblings, I should say. I can guarantee you, my brother, if we lived together still, he would do that. He loved to scare me as kids. Okay, can I pick this up now and put this back here? No! Why? Why won't you let me put you back here? God dang it. Okay. Let's hide the kitty litter again. Can you not walk in there? Thank you. It's been such a long time just staring into the abyss. Yeah, I know. I stare into the abyss. You gotta be careful though. But as you probably know, if you stare into the abyss long enough, eventually it starts staring back at you, right? I mean, our abyss likes to stare back at us constantly. From whatever bed she has chosen to be her bed that night. Okay, you are good. You are good. That's you. Started hallucinating alien. Yeah, I bet. I bet. How am I supposed to put the manager's desk back there if I can't get... I wonder, actually. Hold on. I think... No. No. Can't do it. Shit. Can't do it. Yeah. I think that's actually farther back now. That is farther back now. Shit. That was not good. I gotta fix it. Oh, come on, dude. Now you're gonna make me count? Is to run away from you and then turn around stare? Yes! The void, our void, has a box that she likes to try and ambush us from. Even though we know she's there. We are actually going to paint the inside of it. We're gonna, support the inside of it, and then paint it all black. Just because she likes to go in there. And we've had to change it out a couple of times because it's like, she jumps on top of it and it's not very, I mean, it's just a box, right? It's not very stable when she does that. So that's why we want to kind of support it on the inside. Okay, let's move this forward. There we go. That's better. Oh, I guess I should go play with the new toy. Okay, let's see. We go like this. We go boop, boop. And then we go like that to put it in the shopping cart. Much quicker. Much quicker. Oh, jeez. Okay, I can't do the used bookshelves. There we go. Excuse me, why are you on this side? Oh, now I've kind of messed up the whole line thing. Oh, we're gonna have to fix that. That's why they're all now doing that. They're not happy with the layout. Oh, I will figure it all out eventually. I got lost trying to find a specific rec and instead found it. Oh! Did you fail successfully? Hey! Paddlefish are cute, little buggers. Okay, come on. I will fix this, yeah. Hi. You're behind the register. Okay. Oh. There. Okay, so I have to move this back just a tad bit. It does have the option to clip, but it's really, really hard space-wise to do that. Okay, that's fine. Those are fine. Yeah. It's really blinking annoying, actually. Okay, we'll put you there. Like, you can clip them together. Usually. It just depends on... And that big hazard sign there, it's just... That's what... allows people... Like, you can't block it. Never collected... Yeah! I would take it, definitely. Okay, so... There's much more to get. Whee! Alright guys, let's race. Come on. Pasta! Pasta! You can do it! I mean, I usually don't like the idea of things being stored on the floor, but... You know... If it means... Come on. If it means doing so, then I will. Preferably in a nice, you know, manner. But they just kind of drop them, so they don't actually... Like... They don't actually, like, stack them nicely. Alright, we'll leave the Celsius for now. Yeah, exactly. They just drop them where they are. As you can tell. Like, you can't even tell what that one is. Alright, so now onto the used books. We'll go... We'll go 9 again. And they don't open these ones. I don't know why. I think because they're rare books, they don't bother. But then they come and once I've opened them, they'll put them away. And the funny thing is the used books from Japan and Paris are basically the same books. So I don't really understand the difference there. Next box. Here, we'll just open all of them. Da, da, da. I'm gonna gonna have to find a way to put the manager in there. Find a spot, because it's basically the manager's desk is large. I'm not going to organize these ones. You guys done your food already? I just filled your bowls. Oh no, you're good. You're good. There we go. I could... Oh... I'm just gonna move these down. That'll give me a little more room. Because eventually I'll need to put the manager's desk there. So let's just put you there. You're There is a way to slide it in there. That'll give me a little room to do this. Some very minute changes. This is why you don't need a sensitive mouse. There we go. And we'll put that right there. And this one here, this book, increases speed, supposedly. And then that allows me to move this. No, actually leave that there. Because once that's empty, I'm going to can you go back to the wall, please? No, back to the wall. Why? Are you seriously like... Oh my god. Really? Yeah, well, this... Oops. This layout is extreme, like this store. This is all you have. On the next store that you can get, the Japanese store has 2 floors. The third store, the Paris store, has... I don't know if it has 2 floors, but it's like most of the screen. Like it's like a lot of this. So they kind of like test you, like get you started with this, see how well you do, and then give you the big, you know. Okay. So I can't do that yet, but that's okay, because I can just put that there for now. Once that's empty, that should give me the room I need. Yeah, I can still do that. We'll put you here. There we go. And we'll put you here for now. We'll have to move all that. Okay. So yeah, you kind of have to maximize space. I mean, technically speaking, I could get rid of one of these, but these actually sell quite well. I could move these down. let the pets chew on that. And then move that. Come on. Move that there. Ah, nope. Not you. Go away. Move you forward a little bit. There you go. And then we can actually probably put this. Yeah. That works. Like that. And that way there's still room here. Because I'm going to bring shelves out this way. And the plan is to put a couple more shelves here and then 2 layers of shelves, one facing that direction, one facing inward. Eventually. So, yeah. Trying to maximize the space at the same time as put in what I need to put in. Because eventually, as I open the other stores, I will get manga, I will get comic books, I will get all that kind of stuff that's specific to those regions as well. So I might have to limit this to just these kind of books and then go from there. It's a little cramped, but that's okay. Especially once because I can get another cat actually soon. At 21, I can get a 3rd cat. See if that works better with the... Shadow is currently right smack in the middle of the entryway. And... what's that one's name? Peanut is lounging. Why am I not surprised? See, I don't want to hide these books because they'll want to do it. Work at a bookstore with a bunch of kitties. There's a lot of them, actually. At least up here. Pretty much one of the things that we do is... we have cat cafes. So, you go to a cafe and there's cats up for adoption that you can just hang out with. We do have bookstores that have cats in them as well. I don't know if those ones would be up for adoption, but you know. Okay, so I got the line back into the way it should be. I mean, it doesn't help that this table is so big. I mean, if necessary, I could take out a chair. But I kind of want to keep the sitting area. See, look, this is what they do. They put boxes up on the shelves. Why are you staring at me? You can't buy that book. It's on the pedestal for a reason. It's allowing my staff, apparently, to move 30% faster. Board games and books. You going to college? Candy. You know, this is not a candy store. I mean, technically speaking, I don't have to put some of the stuff in here. But, you know, you gotta draw the people in somehow. And they don't have couches. I can't buy a couch. I can buy a Japanese warming table. Which I cannot, for the life of me, remember the name of right off the top of my head. Eventually, yeah. No, not that one. A Yamanashi. These are all decorations. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I gotta make sure I pay my employees. Aha. Oh, shoot. What happened to my spray can? I think I sold it. It would not surprise me if I did. Because I just grabbed the shelf and didn't pay attention. Yeah, pretty much. I think that's what happened. I like to keep my kitty food bowls full. Yay! Ooh, a woman with a parasol. I can put some fine art up in my establishment. I gotta do math! Oh, you're buying all the candy. Like, this is why I don't need to put candy in here. But it brings money in. Alright, whoop, ah! Okay. Only Reapers in this game, and I want to try, but I'm scared. Well, I will say this. Make sure your game is saved, and so you can reload it if you die. I don't know anything about Reapers, but I believe, if I remember correctly, it was said that those are nasty creatures. So... But if there's a method that works... And the question is, does it work with the current version of the game? Or third, yeah. No, don't throw it. Put it down. Ooh, I can empty a box. Yay! Okay, there is nothing on that. So I'm going to box that up, sell it. I know I will need it, probably. Like, with this particular layout, or this particular shop, it's hard to have, like, a storage area. Because of the lack of space. But then I probably don't need these either. I mean, this here gives me 10% discount, and that increases the value of all books. But hey. You could! Something less scary. Something you have killed before with other methods, just in case. I think you need more than one bag. A stalker. Do I want to know what a stalker is? I mean, I got 2 stalkers, but different kind of stalker, I think. Speed, people, speed! Come on. I need like 100 speed on these guys. I like to play with metal and drop teeth, and you can use your teeth. Oh, okay. So it's something you've faced before. Dang it. Jeez. It's a good thing you brought a credit card. First hostile fish you encounter? Okay. Methinks I need to order more books again. Like, I've seen some of these shops put together and they're like 1 shelving unit per book type. And it's like, that's not how a bookshop works, actually. And if you wanted to be a non-fiction store, then that could work, or a comic book store, that could work. There's not very many comics, though, in the game. Now that I have that, actually... Can we, like, put that on the ground, please? Come on, guys. It's 8 o'clock. Come on. Store is closed. Bring your final purchases up here. Please. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Put that there. Let's move that right there. Haha. Perfect. Do I want it facing that way, though? Hold on. I mean, it pretty much sticks out the same amount. It gives me a little more room here. It's not so crowded. And then we can stick this like right here. Did it on the stalker? Were you trying to tame it or did you kill it? Okay, so I can't do that. So let's do it this. Oh, I can't do it that way. We'll do it this way. We'll make it so the manager can't sit there. Okay. Okay. License. Genre. Non-fiction. Okay, I got all the non-fiction done. Fantasy's gonna be a big one. So is horror and science fiction. Reference. Mystery. Okay. Let's start on the children's books, people. Let's start on the children's books. Hello? Hook 'em while they're young. Okay, I just got an achievement calling it Hook 'em while they're young. Okay. Not sure that's a good thing. Alright, where's my little scanner doodad? Come here. Like, this definitely makes things a lot quicker. Those are fine. Okay. And then, because these shelves can only hold 10 at a time, I believe. So I'm not going to order any more of that. I'm going to order 10 of these. Aw. Would you both like... Do I need to have another one of those cushion thingies? That. Okay. I'll help. As I climb over a book. One of these things. Did I order that one? I think I did. Oh yeah, there's more books. In fact, at some point, I can get a desk that allows me to make books. And, yeah. Right now, I'm just working on each genre as I go. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, no, I know. The, Steam Workshop is insane. It's absolutely insane. Yeah. Bless me. I'm not complaining about spring, but I'm complaining about spring. Yeah, it's... I took a look at that, and, I was shocked. Like some games have a lot, like the stream avatars, they have a ton, but they've been around a long time. And the hard part about this is when you're doing it for the workshop, you have to still be careful as to not list or make the title something that is actually already in existence, that's copyrighted. Like, the bling, Lord of the Bling, like it's a play on Lord of the Rings. And those are actual game, right? Like, you have to be careful about when you're doing the workshop ones. Okay. But, you know, I mean, they're fan made, so I'm going to guess that they're okay. I hope they're okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, and the other thing too is they look like they are, like the image that they have that they're using is the actual, but that doesn't necessarily mean it is the actual. That's the hard part, is you have to kind of, if you're playing it off stream and you're not streaming it, it's fine. Nobody's going to see it. But if you're streaming it like I do, you have to be extremely, extremely careful. It's much like music, right? I do apologize for the sniffles and whatnot. Okay. I'm gonna save those ones for now. Get that. Put that there. Yes, you can check those out now, kitty. Yeah, well, so we had cold, wet. We had a couple of days where it was nice and comfortable teens, and I'm being Celsius. In the past weekend alone, it jumped. Today the high was 30 degrees in some areas. And that is, oh, fuck, I have that open. No wonder I'm chugging away at times. That's like 86 Fahrenheit in some areas. So our pollen is like, oh, it's spring. Vomit on you. And then it's also hot out. So it's like, ah. Did I pay everybody? No, I haven't paid anybody. There we go. Okay, so I've got that. Next level is 22. I saw... Yes, let's get that. Let's get a pretty picture. It might help if I actually hit the buy now. There we go. Because we don't have anything on this wall. There we go. And then we should get, do I have a picture? I don't. Okay. I mean, they're always adding more of these, so let's see how that goes. I think that's everything, so let's go to the next day. Yeah, we are like the next week. I think tomorrow is going to be another high day. And then it's going to cool down a little bit and then spike back up. It's going to be insane. Yeah, allergy season's like massive. Wow, that was fast. I just opened the door. Wow, you just want to run me down? Okay. How's your food? I could be mean to do all dollars. But yeah, it's copyright is the hardest part to deal with. Some people don't care, others do. I would love to take Pepper's book and put it in, but I haven't figured out, well, I shouldn't say that. I have now figured out how to actually bring it in. Because Because in my personal game, I actually have that desk where I can design a book. But I can't design it using images that are my own. I can't draw it myself. You know, you're given covers, generic covers, so yes, it's a pretty book. My staff need to move faster. I shouldn't say that actually right now with everything like on the shelves already. Whee! But yeah, I was curious to see what was on the workshop, and I was like, oh, like, wow. Like, I usually don't get a lot of stuff from workshop, but certain games I have, so it's just like, there's a reason my game drive is massive. Like, it's got Ark on it with all its mods, and I've got House Flipper with a bunch of stuff, Garden Paws, yeah. So I was like, I basically told myself, no, no, no. The game will let me design some books. I will do it that way. I'm not gonna... I will. I have no doubt that at some point I will go into the workshop and go through it. Ah, you make me count. Whee! Okay, you're not so bad. I love it when they throw those odd numbers in there, and it's not a thing. Oh, yeah, no. Arc mods were just, I don't have all the ones San has. Yep. Well, a lot of these too are, they're not big books. These are actually board games, which apparently I have none of. Yeah, custom maps. Yeah, it's when you get into modding like that, it's insane. Like, that's one of the reasons why we stuck to the quality of life mods. So that, because some of those are absolutely massive in size. Like my Arc drive. I mean, to give you an idea, my game drive itself is an 8 terabyte drive, and I have half of it free. Arc, which is not on that drive. Why is it not on that drive? Excuse me. Oh, it's under library, that's why. Huh? Arc. My Arc drive, or my Arc folder, is calculating. I'm calculating and still haven't finished playing all the story maps. Non-story, and you're telling me there's a bunch of custom-made ones? Yeah. Well, there's the story ones that San's taking us through, which I have to finish Aberration, the one we were on. Oh, thank you for the follow, Alondra. And then there's more after that, and then we'll go through the non-storied ones. Yeah, we're on Aberration, yeah. Come on, you can finish calculating anytime, okay? We're up to 159 gigs for just ARC. Okay, we're into the 160s. Oh my god, how big is this? Because with all the updates and stuff like that, right? 463 gigs is just ARC. Just ARC. That is insane. Yeah. Well, we kind of took a break because I got frustrated with ARC because of the whole glitching with my character that I was having problems with on Scorched Earth to Aberration, where this server kept deleting my character. But yeah, it's still running. We want to get back to it. Sounds like Pepper wants to get back onto it. I'm not sure why. She had to stop playing because of her eyes. But yeah, like, that's a huge folder for just ARC. Sorry, that bugs the heck out of me. Like, they can't put these, like, stack these nicely. Single player, yeah. I just, with everything that's going on at work, it's hard to kind of focus on all that and with the frustrations I was having. But I do want to get back into it for sure. Just like I want to get back into Minecraft. I'm not going to do a server this time with Minecraft. Like, I shut it down, I shut it down. I did a permanent shutdown of that server. Nobody was on it. Except me. So, I was just like... no point. But I'll get back into it. I might open it up to, like, LAN-wise. Up to the fam. Yeah. Yeah, with Aberration, we just need to get the dinos that we need for the boss fight. And then we can move on to the next map, which I can't remember which one it is. And then... Is it Extinction? I don't think it is. I thought it was Center. Because he's doing, I don't know the order he's doing them in. I thought we were doing the story ones and then going back. I'd have to ask him. But, I mean, I also want to get back to, like, is the first non-story. That might be why I keep thinking that's it. But there's, like, Crystal Isles is also a official map now. Has been for quite a while. But I also want to get back into Garden Paws, and I do want to kind of get back to streaming a little bit more. I've just been trying to deal with my health. Like, as some of you know, my health has not been that great. And having to work a day job, I come home and it's tiring. I'm hoping by the winter, because I have one more shingles shot to get later this year, and I'm hoping I can get back to, like, I want to do the crafting stream again, because unfortunately Sand's birthday present is still unfinished, his anniversary present is still unfinished. I have another one that I gotta do for Pepper. I want to do, like, some crafting for some other people. And I just also want to play games. Island Scorched, Aberration, Extinction, Gen 1, Gen 2. For story, non-story, Center, Ragnarok, Belguero, Crystal Isles, Lost Island, and Fjordur. See, I've actually played on Extinction. I've played on Gen 1 and a tiny bit on Gen 2. I've done a tiny bit on Rag and Center and Valguero. And that's it. But those are just like when they came out that I did those. I didn't do anything spectacular or anything like that. Barely built anything, to be honest. I kind of just checked them out and that was about it. But yeah, there's I mean, I have a library of games that I want to get back to, and I still got to figure out the issue I had last October with streaming Hellblade. I think it's my GPU, because I have an older GPU. So I may not be able to actually stream that one. When it was launched, and barely touched the other non-story. Except Gen 2. Yeah. I miss Holly and her server and her crew. Like, I am running out of books. Wow, holy crap. Like, I don't even know how she's doing. I haven't seen anything from her for quite a while. I know she had life kind of kicked her in. Yeah. Kind of kicked at her for a while and she had to kind of go back to work instead of streaming. But I don't know if there was anything else. I know she was trying to still stream, but it's not an easy job to do it full time, right? And I mean, that's one of the reasons why I don't do this full time. I have a day job. I don't trust. When I met, yeah, this is true. Yeah, because we all met through her. That's the thing about streaming. Even if you don't stream, you know, you meet people through other people's streams. The amount of people we've met through Snowman's stream. I'm gonna be a real pain in the ass there. I have a bunch of ones. Don't spend that at the dance place, you know. But the connections you make with people you never thought you would never have met. Like, we know Sarah Oko personally in real life, like, because we were all friends prior to the pandemic and prior to streaming. But, you know, everybody's gotten, like, that's the one thing streaming has done for people is broaden their connections to others. And then yeah. I get that a lot because, well, it's sand. Sand's everywhere. Sanjian's everywhere. You know, I'm the tag along. He actually started streaming well before I did. Like, he's planning something for his streamiversary, which is coming up in a couple weeks. Actually, it's coming up next week, I believe. I don't know what he's got planned. I wish I could tell you guys. I don't. But yeah, he's getting ready for that. And he's been, God, he's been doing this 10 years. 10 or 9 years? No, I've been doing it. Hold on. I've been doing so 2018. And he's been doing it since 2015, I think. So, yeah. So yeah, he's got that coming up next week. I was way more talkative back then, so now y'all are... You know what? I'll be completely honest. When I'm by myself, I want to be by myself. Sen and I always have this discussion. I'm an ambivert. I like to be around people, but I don't like to be around people at the same time. I need the background noise. That's what I need. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's funny because I sit there and I look at some of the people I've known for years and it's like, well, you were a kid when we first started hanging out. It's like, no, you're not a kid, but you are at the same time. And I don't talk. I talk a lot when I'm at work. I talk a lot, and it's mostly because I have to train people. But at the same time, it's like I don't want to talk to people, but I have to. It's part of my job. You were 16. Oh. You were 16? And that was only a couple years ago. Apparently I need to order some bookmarks. We'll order that one, and 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 that one. The only minor besides Holly's kid? Yeah. Oh, it cannot block the kitty's entrance. We cannot do that. See, I haven't been a minor in so long. I'm old. See, look, they just throw shit around. Excuse me. Hold this in Diamond a lot. Yeah. Yeah, Diamond's been in and out. She's been doing okay. We've had contact with her. She's been doing okay. She's had her own battles to fight, like a lot of us. Okay, those are all fine. Those are just making a mess. Okay, use books. Yeah. She does the same thing. I mean, everybody's had their battles as of late in particular, and you know, it's just one of those things that, like, even just a daily basis. And the world has not been kind to a lot of people, so, you know, it's... all we can do is be there, listen. I think I have caught her streaming a couple of times. Yeah. I think what it is it's now that it's like 6 years post-pandemic, everything's kind of getting back to how it was. Well, depending on where you are. I won't get into that. And so it's harder. It seems like everybody's got to deal with something as a result. You know. And it's just one of those things that we have to be cognizant of and just be there for people and don't judge. Because, you know, not everybody's circumstances are the same. Y'all could pick up these books, you know, so I don't have to do it. They're just laying on the floor. These expensive couple $100 books. I should get one more though. Can I get another rare shelf? I can't remember. Crap. Fine. Stay there. So it's still early in high school and COVID hadn't really affected. Yeah. And again, depending on where you were and where you are. Oh, I didn't order any baby books? What? How rude. Right, I can get another one. Yeah, and the pandemic did too, like, affected people differently. So, it's, you know. Got you to cuddle, got you to cuddle. Alright. We'll do one more day and then I'll have to call it. Turn that on. I just feel like I'm, like, not having something on the shelf. Those are not the only 3 non-fiction books. There's got to be more than that non-fiction. Apparently not. Fine. Okay, let's see. Use shelf. Oh, I can get another rare shelf. But do I have the space for it is the question. Candy shelf. I don't need that. I mean, I can do decorations, but again, with the limited space, it's kind of hard. I mean, a lot of our communities cross over. So it's fun to see people come in and out of different channels and whatnot. Can you not stand on the book? I need someone to buy a rare book. Ooh, hey, I think someone bought a rare book. Sweet. Yes, put that up there. Whee! Oh, you're gonna make me count. Oh. There we go. You know what? Cherish them. There will come a day where you're sitting there going, man, I wish I was back in school. But at the same time, you wish you weren't back in school. I mean, I look back, especially on some of the young ones that are coming through, and I'm like, man, I wish I could go back to school. You know, your classes were a certain point. Yeah, there was the stress of the papers and the exams. But you didn't have to do much. You know, you weren't working overtime. You weren't working like with crappy managers. Not that I am, because I am a manager. But, you know, you're not working with people you don't like. You're not, you know, you're being paid. You know, you don't have to worry about being paid. No friends. I'm hoping one of my 3... Yeah, that's the hard part about school. Like, I went to a local school, so I lived at home the first round of school that I did, and then the second round, I was actually working at the same time, and it was not easy. I didn't have time. I barely had time for San, and I was living with him at the time. So it's just like, so hard. And it wasn't until like, and when I was working, just working, it was like non-stop. Like I did a lot of OT that, you know, I intentionally did not tell the bosses about. I just to keep on top of everything. At least that was my mindset. And, you know, I did that to myself. And then it got to the point where Sam was like, okay, enough is enough. You're coming to play D&D with us. So it got to the point where my bosses were like, hey, it's Thursday. Aren't you supposed to be running out of here and going to play games? And you kind of realize what is important then, you know. But sometimes you just have to go to your local game store if you have one. Of course, it depends on the type of games you like. Like, we are a very well-rounded gaming couple. We like board games, we like card games, we like tabletop games. We like Dungeons and Dragons and all those kind of RPGs. We like video games. It's just... And our local game store became where we met a good chunk of our friends. So you'd be surprised. And even at work, I've had a couple of guys that are like, oh, you play D&D. We need to play a D&D game together. And I'm like, okay, well, you set it up. Let's just... You want to run it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think you are. You are diverse, and that is what... That's the key. Like, I watch a lot of people who do one type of video game, and that's great. That's what they do. But if you want to expand your horizon, especially as a streamer, I find being a variety streamer like I am is more beneficial, because then you get people in like Alondra here tonight and a number of other people in the past that's like, oh, you've never talked to them before. You've never met them before. They are new. And you start talking and you become friends or acquaintances or whatever you want to call them. You know, so... Have a bunch of ones. Because I couldn't count. Yes. And that's the thing. If you don't like how, you know, watching a streamer in particular, and even in real life, if somebody doesn't make you feel safe, comfortable, it ain't good. It ain't gonna work. Like one thing I've learned over the years is friends and family. Like I'm gonna dig into the family aspect as well. If they don't make you feel safe or comfortable, Don't be around them. Because that's what family and friends are for, is to be safe around. And to be comfortable. And to be yourself. And when I do the hiring at work, a lot of what I go off of has nothing to do with what's on the resume. If I get the feel that they're not wanting to be there, wanting to put in the time and work and to be part of the company family, I won't hire them. That's the point. And you don't have to have everything in common. Stan and I have a good number of things we don't have in common. And you know, that's what makes it fun, because then you can actually, like, learn different things. Dude, you're in my way. I gotta order books. Y'all are buying me out. Holy crap. How's the candy situation? Okay, the candy situation's not terrible. Y'all buying look at this! 3 copies! 3 copies. Those better be for friends. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that I have found that has helped in just dealing with, like, meeting new people, and I don't talk to anybody on this particular app, is the Finch app. I'm going to endorse that. It has helped me with my anxiety and my... I don't really have depression, but it's helped me with the little bit that I do have, and helps me keep going. Yeah. Bestie likes to play tycoons and simulators on... Tell her to get off... Tell them, sorry. Them. To get off of Roblox. It's not a safe place. For anybody. Modern Minecraft, which I also can enjoy. And I like horror games, and you can turn comedic with... Oh, God, yeah. We have a game... Santa and I have to play it. We have... Light Bears 2. It's not really a horror game. It has pseudo-horror aspects to it, but not really. But it's a hide-and-seek game. Santa and I have to play that, I think. We have to go do that again. We used to play the first one, and it's a lot of fun. And we gotta play that. I'm gonna make him play that for his birthday, I think. Bye-bye, will you play with me? Say, oh, you bought the forest for her. Nice. And she plays it with you. That's good. Yeah, that's basically what I do with San. It's like, hey, I want you to play with this with me. So I'll buy it for him. She just needs... What?! Now, does she have a reason she hasn't installed it? Like, does she not have space? Is that why she hasn't installed it? Because that could make sense. But if it's just because she hasn't... I try and install all my games when I get them. Fair enough. That's a good reason. I try and install all my games when I get them, and then I will eventually play them. And when I finish them, then I uninstall it. But I don't delete the saves. Which is why Hellblade 1 is... I've always got to restart it and go in and delete the save so I can get that done cleanly. Holy girl, jeez. Anybody else? How are you not, like, finished shopping, people? That's always the hard part. That's where you gotta kind of go, okay, let's arrange a date ahead of time, like, do like a, like a Saturday kind of thing. Ah, come here. Put you there. Okay, there. Put you there. Clean the 2 litter boxes. Yeah. Yeah. Sans the same way. He's gotten used to me being sick, and you know, it's... I will say I am very, very grateful to have him, because I don't think I could sustain my life otherwise. Okay, I'm gonna leave those for now. Let's see, you're fine. Need you, need you, need you. No, not you. That one, thank you. There we go. How are you? You're fine. Alright, we'll restock and then we'll have to call it. Because it is already 10:15. And my day starts early. Unfortunately. And, especially with newbies in the office, gotta make sure they have everything they need before they get in. Otherwise, I can't sit and do my work. Me and doors. Doesn't matter what game I play. God dang it. I swear, I should not play games that have doors in them. Now, did I get all of the... I did, okay. There you guys go. Can I have your bowl, please? Thank you. Alright. Time for the used books. My mouse is acting up again. Let's see, what do we get? Oh, we're not in high school anymore? Where we do homework for an hour, maybe, then play games for the rest of the night. Yeah. That's the hard part. Once you're out of high school, it's like you have less time to do to hang out with friends. And I mean, a couple of years ago I reacquainted myself with some friends from high school, and we still don't really talk very much. But we follow each other on the Book of Faces and kind of connect every so often, make comments on each other's posts, and that's it. Because that's all we have time for. Even though we pretty much live in the same city. Still. But that's unfortunately adulting. And god dang it, adulting is a pain in the ass at times. Yeah. No, neither do I. Neither do I. But adulting does allow me to have fun and play video games and, you know, get to go places if I wanted to. So that's the only blessing in my view of adulting. And that just reminded me I have an adulting thing I was supposed to have done today and I didn't. So yeah, I'll do it. All right, let's make sure we paid everybody. There we go. Oh, we have a lot of money. So next up, how many children's books are there? Let's see. I just have to change this. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 more, which means I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll have 2 empty shelves. Okay. That's not terrible. And then, what's the next one? Why do you keep changing? We'll do true crime, which has 1 and 2, which we'll do here, I think. Okay, let's move this. Bookshelf. You. Although, I could probably put the true crime here. Hold on. Now I'm thinking, hold on. So there's 2 true crime. 1, 2, 3, 4 mysteries. So that's 1 shelf. 4, 5. 5 references. A lot of romance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's a 2 there. And there's science fiction. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. God damn, there are 20 fantasy books. I could have just opened a book thing for that. Okay. We're gonna go this way. So we're gonna go. Hold on. Wait. So that's the next one after children. I'm going to put the true crime in that other bookshelf. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is going to be mystery. Okay. So I'll put the true crime here. So I'll put a sign that says CF/true crime. And then 3. I'll have to kind of work that out. And of course, I stupidly sold my spray can. Okay. What was this one going to be again? I have the shortest memory in the world. Mystery. Okay. I don't have a dark one yet. Yeah, okay. And then I guess I didn't bother buying a second one. There we go. And we'll throw it up in here. It'll be CF/true crime. There we go. And then we'll worry about the rest later. So this will kind of come out one more. I think this line facing this way will have to be fantasy. There's just so many. All right. Okay, I am like stalling on a massive scale here. All right. I think we'll end the day here. And I'm going to call it here. And we will be back tomorrow. And tomorrow will be video game or video store, retro rewind video store simulator. And then Thursday will be Sunhaven. Friday, Division 2. And I apologize for not playing Division 2 on last Friday. I had a migraine kick in. Lasted until Sunday. It's still technically there. But it's gone. Yeah, I mean, the last update allowed you to do like custom books, normal books, specials, graphic settings, and of course the workshop and all that stuff. So yeah, this game is just insane for the workshop. All right, let's go. Why is that still open? Let's go raid Sanjian 13. I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? He's doing Div 2. There you go. He's doing Div 2. He's making up for me not streaming. So let's go raid him. And I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. And again, Alondra, welcome to the den. And hopefully you'll be back to join us for more chatting about whatever and playing chill games. It's now May. I may actually do a stream on Wednesday. I'm not saying I will. Just like on Saturday, I may or may not do a stream. But I would like to do one. So hopefully people will kind of watch to see when I go live. And we'll see you guys all next time. Let's go raid Mr. Sanjin 13 on Twitch. It's Sanjin Ankara on Twitter. And of course, Sanjin 50 something or other on YouTube. So, thanks for hanging out, guys. And we'll catch you guys all next time. Laters!